Hello, my name is Alejandro Herrera, and today I will be talking about a 10-episode web series idea of mine called Blank Space. Now, Blank Space's settings are Analogous City, the home of the extraordinary, and the blank space. The story follows Benjamin Roosevelt, the man in blue, a very mundane man who wants to have an extraordinary life, but due to the hand he was dealt with, he has no motivation to change. He spends his days working and getting money for an ungrateful family that just sees him as their personal bank. But all that changed one day as he came home after an extremely tiring day and not having slept for the past 2 days. Benjamin goes straight to bed, and when he wakes up, he notices that he is no longer in his room, but in an abandoned train station painted in white. Not knowing if he died in his sleep due to the exhaustion, dreaming, or even who he is, what he does know is that his blue clothes begin to get lighter. Not knowing what will happen if his clothes lose all of its color, and not wanting to find out what happens if they do, Benjamin sets off on an adventure to find out where he is, who he is, and what his purpose is. Along the way, Benjamin will meet the lovable trickster Harry Greenwald, who was part of a barbershop quartet when he was alive, and serves as a series antagonist. Harry Greenwald finds Benjamin amusing, as he is the only living being in blank space, and decides to help him. Although Harry cannot resist a good trick, so he messes with Benjamin whenever he gets the chance. We also meet the kind-hearted actress Bianca Trevino, who was an up-and-coming actress when she was alive. Bianca joins the duo as it sounds like the perfect role for her, and because she wants to see Benjamin get a happy ending. Although the main reason why she joined was so she could keep an eye on Harry as she knew him when she was alive. The opening shot of Blank Space shows Benjamin at work at his desk with bars in front of him that make it look like a jail cell. Daydreaming of what life would have been like for his family if he weren't born. Thinking of how nothing would have changed. After a long, exhausting day at work, he goes straight to bed once he gets home. After waking up in an unknown place and not remembering anything, he sets off on an adventure to see if anyone knows where they are, who he is, and what his purpose is. As he moves through this blank space, he finally sees a man and a woman wearing white and heads towards them, only to be ignored by the woman and frightened as she walks through him. This makes the man in white laugh, as he has never seen that before, and he introduces himself as Harry Greenwald, and also offers to help. With Benjamin not knowing his own name, Harry decides to call Benjamin the man in blue. Although he promised to help him, Harry cannot tell the man in blue where they are, but he can show them. And he tells Benjamin of a young girl that can help them with their journey. The final shot of the episode will be Harry bringing the man in blue to the main hub of the blank space, which shocks him. Analogous City, Blank Space, and the clothing of Blank Space are all inspired by the 1920s. Analogous City resembles Chicago in the 1920s, and Blank Space is inspired by 1920s train stations. The genre for Blank Space are drama, supernatural, and slice of life, with a runtime of 10-minute episodes, and the medium will be 2D traditional animation. The audience for Blank Space would be young adults and adults. For people that deal with social anxiety, as well as they might feel connected with the main character, Benjamin. The distribution would be for Manifest and other film festivals outside of Colombia, and eventually with YouTube. For marketing, it would be Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and poster ads. Questions I have for all of you would be, do you believe the relationship between the characters? Is this fantasy world believable? Do you believe the world? What do you want from the world? What about this would keep you watching it? And thank you for viewing my pitch for my web series. Feel free to contact me with this email, Twitter, or Instagram. Thank you for listening to my Blank Space.